Alright, Joe here, welcome back to We Need to Talk. Of course, this is the show that looks at football on the internet over the past 6 days. Actually, 6 days that's seen Wolves have a £15 million bid rejected for an Arsenal player.
They've gone in with an opening bid for Ainsley Maitland-Niles, but that has been rejected by Arsenal. Now, we believe the bid is £15 million. Talks are ongoing between the clubs.
Jose Mourinho then chasing a Wolves defender.
The Tottenham boss wants to make Wolves fullback Matt Doherty his next signing, although no bid has been made for the defender yet.
And James Rodriguez in advanced talks with Everton.
Talks between the clubs are progressing and we understand an agreement is close.
Anyway, today we need to talk about Lionel Messi. So, was having a scout today. Not been much news in the world of football this week. Actually, it's been a bit of a quiet one. Oh no, hang on. Lionel Messi is leaving Barcelona after 20 seasons, 17 of them in the first team, 34 trophies, 634 goals. Messi wants out! And I can already see all the Barcelona fans in the comments now. Joe, you idiot, this is fake news. Messi hasn't handed in a transfer request. Yes, he has. There is absolutely a reason that Barcelona fans right now in Catalonia are doing this. They're doing that because on Tuesday evening at 7:20 PM in the night, Lionel Messi sent a burofax to Barcelona telling the club that he wishes to leave and play elsewhere next season. For those wondering what the hell is a burofax, people don't use fax machines anymore. Well, a burofax is basically an official letter that is sent and signed for upon receipt of the letter. So that if you go to court, you can say, well, I sent them this letter and here's the proof that they got it. Barcelona can't go, transfer request, mate, not seen it. And listen to this, Barcelona fans that are commenting right now. Barcelona have officially confirmed the receipt of this letter. They've confirmed they had a transfer request from Lionel Messi. So for all the conspiracy theorists, basically you're wrong, lads. Messi is also being publicly backed, by Carlos Puyol, club legend Carlos Puyol, backed by his best mate in football and current Barcelona player, Luis Suarez. And to be honest with you, he's being backed by most Barcelona fans.
Para mí la directiva y también lo que pasó en Champions, también creo que los jugadores, pero lo que está pasando ahora con Messi yo creo que es culpa de Bartomeu y su directiva.
Let's go back to the letter though, because it is important for a number of reasons. The first and the most important is that Messi's contract includes a clause that states he can leave for free, for £0 at the end of each season if he officially informs the club, which he's now done. However, and this is a ginormous however, that clause has expired. And this is where it gets ugly, because it's all going to come down to the wording within Messi's Barcelona contract. Messi's basically arguing that because of COVID-19 and the protracted season, that the clause should be pushed back to the end of August, after the season's finished. Because, if COVID had happened in 2021, Barcelona would have asked Messi to carry on playing beyond the end date of his contract. Barcelona, on the other hand, are arguing no. The clause was expired on June the 10th. If you want to leave now, you can, but any club is going to have to pay your full buyout clause. €700 million. 700 million, which isn't going to happen, is it? Therefore, it's all going to come down to the wording of the contract. Does it say at the end of the season, in which case it probably favours Messi? Does it say June the 10th, ironclad, in which case it probably favours Barcelona? Whichever way the wording is, we're probably going to find out from court proceedings. It is going to end up with Lionel Messi versus Barcelona in a FIFA court. And that's where it's going to get ugly, because, let's say Messi leaves before the court proceedings, Barcelona are going to come after him.
If the club then brings a claim and succeeds, not only is the player liable to damages, but also is likely to be banned under FIFA rules for a period of months.
And to be honest with you, when I was prepping for this We Need to Talk, I was reading a lot of reports in Spain, in Argentina, in England, and the general consensus seems to be that if it goes to court, FIFA are going to side with the player. There was one report I read in Spain that said in 15 years there's not been one occasion, no precedent of FIFA siding with the club over the player with a clause like this. So not only are FIFA likely to side with Lionel Messi, but the Barcelona fans are definitely siding with Lionel Messi. One report I was reading from Marca, they've done a poll of like 200,000 Spanish-speaking Barcelona fans as to who they're siding with.
By the way, 62% agree with Lionel Messi that he should be allowed to leave the club for free. So yeah, something for the board here to chew over there.
So there we can see that this is all going to get very legal. And I mean, it's likely that Messi's probably even going to return to training just to strengthen his legal position. Then Barcelona can't say, well, he's down tools. Messi will say, I've been in training, I've asked to leave through the official ways, there's nothing you can do. But why does he actually want to leave the Nou Camp? I've seen loads of people asking this question on Twitter and talking about different reasons. So I'm going to try and wrap them into one little segment right now, because where the fuck do you start? Well, let's start off the field with the main and most obvious reason: his terrible relationship now with Josep Bartomeu, the Barcelona president, who, quite frankly, Blaugrana fans see as the devil incarnate. Now, plenty of Barcelona fans watching this in the comments will believe that this transfer request is kind of the nuclear option from Lionel Messi in an effort to force Josep Bartomeu out of the club, to resign, take all of the boardroom members that have been rotting the club with him, and viva Lionel Messi. And that might well be true. I'd say there's a solid 50% chance that is true. But there are some problems with that theory. The first and the biggest problem is that Bartomeu is only at the club for another 6 months. So if you're Lionel Messi, your contract runs beyond Bartomeu anyway. Why not just ride out the next 6 months? And Bartomeu will be gone. Why press this nuclear option now when Bartomeu has already installed his chosen manager, Ronald Koeman, who's not going to get sacked after just 1 week in charge? It feels odd timing. And I think Sid Lowe, who is one of the most respected Spanish journalists in the world, summed it up the best. You know, he said here, some saw Messi's move as a means of pressure. One last attempt to force change at the top. But it's gone beyond Bartomeu now, a president who won't resign anyway, needing time to fix an economic mess that would become his personal liability. He literally can't afford to. And that right there is the biggest sticking point with the theory that this is the nuclear option from Lionel Messi, because it might actually be impossible for Bartomeu to resign. There's plenty of reports in Spain from some of the most senior and reliable journalists in Catalonia that if he resigns right now and takes the board with him, that they then become personally liable for the Barcelona debt that they've run up in the last financial year, which we're talking is hundreds of millions of pounds that they simply couldn't afford. Now, Messi has been publicly battling with this board and with Bartomeu for a long time. I mean, most recent example is probably Eric Abidal and the public fallout between Messi and Abidal over the sacking of Ernesto Valverde. Abidal, though, has since been sacked, and it just sums up how badly run Barcelona is. But nevertheless, Messi isn't just angry at Bartomeu, he's angry at the club as a whole. He's also angry at a lot of the on-the-field problems. You know, the humiliations in Rome, in Liverpool, in Lisbon against Bayern Munich when they shipped 8 goals. He's angry about Neymar being let go to PSG. He's angry about the purchase of Antoine Griezmann, which apparently privately went against his own wishes. He's angry about the handling of the Luis Suarez situation. You know, Suarez is having his contract terminated by Barcelona and found out over the phone. That's Messi's best friend in football. So overall, you can see the regression on the field, the problems with transfers, and his fallout with the board, in particular Bartomeu, are all the main reasons, really, in this one big cluster of a situation for Barcelona as to why Lionel Messi has officially handed in that transfer request. But overall, we're just going to have to wait and see. My head is saying that he's probably going to stay at Barcelona. My heart is saying I want to see him in the Premier League week in, week out. But what do you guys think? Is Messi staying? Is Messi going? Let me know in the comments right now. If you want to hear more news about Lionel Messi as well, head over to Euro Football Daily, where they're discussing Messi's move and a potential PSG transfer on Transfer Review. Thanks very much for watching. I'll catch you later.